The more I stare at this, the more ideas I have.
It is quite magnificent, is it not?
It is mind-blowing of engineering from a race imprisoned for crimes not their own. Never really understood it. What its real purpose is.
People will imprison people for being more powerful than them.
That is precisely
It's just the way of...
what I was thinking. Why would the Celestials imprison such a hyperly advanced species that was already ownership of this universe? Never understood it.
My hypothesis is exactly the way of what we deal with people we don't like, exactly. Put them away, experiment on them, that sort of thing. Same difference for this.
I believe we actually accessed what was remaining of the Reapers. Just one of these housing devices can carry at least thousands of prisoners at once. This is just one of the many containment sites. We issued the guards to come down here. I didn't ask for any guards. Whatever. They probably have news. Let's see.
It's always exciting when news comes.
Indeed. They're probably going to tell me the results of the library. I studied its repository, of course. It houses knowledge that is older than, like, I would say myself. Maybe about 1,000,000 years.
I see.
Who's the new fella?
Is that?
He's radiating with ether.
Biological as well.
Weird. I don't remember making you. How did you become... He's got half sire DNA in him. I can scan it from this end. Are you an intelligent sire?
Level.
Perhaps. That is for you to decide and find out. Answers are not always given.
I like this one. Remind me to keep this one close to my work. What news do you have, guard? I normally don't let your people run around down here without any other... Oh, this. What is this thing? Besides it being part of, you know, my stuff. You have a name, don't you?
It is Mira.
Well, I think we might have found a perfect opportunity. Well, Mira.
I don't know.
Do you know something called the library?
An ancient place. An artifact that most have called it. I have not been there in...
So you were once You were once part of its culture, then. Thousands of cultures are inside that thing, of course.
In a way, yes. So,
Do you have access to any of its archives at all? This could be proven useful to understand this artifact's potential.
I might, but my memory is foggy. as it is.
How long has he been wandering the base? Did he just now wake up? Okay. It's a good enough answer for me. Mirak, does this artifact show any significance to you whatsoever? Seeing how you are older than I am.
Saran, are you sure this is a good idea?
It is
Great
good.
significance indeed.
Do you remember its purpose?
It brings me grave pain being here. And I do not like to be around it whenever I have a chance.
Well,
I do not have a good feeling about it.
Not to worry.
Gives us a radiate.
Mirak, are you able to
Exist.
interface with this object?
That answer is unknown.
What if I could
Or if
tell
I
you
do,
I can help you interface with it? It is, however,
I'll be using
after all, celestial technology. Are you telling me you are older than them?
Me and the Celestials do not mix well.
So this place is a prison. From what I can tell. And this is one of many housing units. What if I can tell you that you can free whatever's in there?
Tell me. Tell me now.
My theory was confirmed. You are a ghost of a Zendarian, aren't you? You trapped yourself in a different physical energied binding form. Just so you can stave off age. You infused yourself with ether, didn't you?
It was the only way I could find. Any other option would not have been as effective. Would not have
Well, you see, it was
ended
a
up.
viable, perfect option. You infused yourself in an impossible. There's no way, I would say, a living being to infuse themselves in a parasite, a fuel, a symbiotic relationship in any way. You used neurophysics, the Titan's magic. The very thing I've been trying to get my hands on. How neurophysics really works. It binds everything. Just as this facility is run by the same energy. I've been studying it for years, my colleague. It's
Of course.
powerful Titan magic. The Titans were afraid of their power to be used. They sealed themselves away in a dimension where no one could touch them. However, one escaped, and I have him here. The Mad Titan Kronos. I imprisoned him to gain knowledge from him, to find out his secret to break my curse. Where am I? Where the hell did this celestial send me now? I don't get this. Why can't we just go home? Okay. Okay. Well, let's just get moving here. Jesus Christ. Okay. We need to move. Demonic things are just gonna chase me in this place. Wait. God. Hello? Purple light and whispering. There's definitely somebody here besides these things. They're everywhere. Jesus. How many are you? Do you know the way out?
There is no way out. They speak only lies. No way out. Want to deceive you. To trap you. You will wither. To engulf you in darkness. And rob you. You're doomed to never see anyone again. I know the way out. I was killed before
I'm assuming there's a door.
Water. Yes, a beautiful door. Light. Look right here.
Alright then.
Take you.
Let's find this door. Presumably, if any of you actually try to help me, that is.
Can trust. But them. They're hungry.
I would imagine so.
Bell shall toll soon. You will never try. Shut up, Rick. No one asked.
Let's just get this straight. I'm presuming that you all talk in this little tone to scare any wandering person in this place you find. Personally, I don't know what is going on.
Haven't you ever talked to a dead person before? This is how we talk.
No, not really. If anything, this is a very interesting. This is a very interesting experience.
Disrespectful. Again, Greg, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
No, you're Tom. Where's Greg? There's Greg. Bitch.
Okay. This door is around somewhere.
It is only unlocked once you touch all glass on the floor.
Okay. And once I find this door, I'm out of here?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna continue to look until I find this door. So. Not very helpful creatures.
I tried. I told you how to get out. Don't shit talk me.
There it is. There's the yellow.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
No. Are we there yet? Why the fuck do I have to be stuck for eternity, these asshats? I found all of the sticks.
Cause I banged your mother.
Music.
Okay, you touched them all. My door spawned.
The balls, eh? I have fond memories of the balls.
It's like a symphony or a piano.
You're very real. Go towards the piano. When the hammer all your girl close her death.
You're stupid on me.
Return this lever.
Survivors. Yeah, we've heard it before. But him.
The pianist is coming.
Well, like, did y'all just give up on trying to kill her and shit?
Run.
Is he throwing effort into trying to, I don't know, find the door? It's no fun when she's not scared. Yeah, y'all being like really scared.
I like the cat key.
Oh yeah, I like your gut. She's really gonna be fucking scared, huh?
Maybe the door could be at one of the glow sticks.
3 hours ago. Don't go left. I'll try to make you go in circles. They've ran out of shit to scare you.
Well, I'm not afraid.
Where's the box man?
Counterpoint, he's trying to kill you. Counterpoint, you're a terrorist.
Personally, I can't die. I've tried. I just can't. I always come back.
See,
Where's the box man?
scheme is worthless against her. I could still eat her. That's called for, Jerry. I'm hungry. Oh, maybe you should have ate before you died. was decades ago. Oh, yeah. I'll keep telling yourself that.
Poor, innocent creatures.
God, can you fucking take me with you? Shit, I can't stand it here anymore.
Well, it's possible for one of you to come back to life using my unique blood. If you bestow your forms to me, I could probably do this.
Tin Bucky. I've been the one who's been helping you the most. I haven't been trying to scare you by saying good sugar.
Listen,
Only been here for 10 years.
I ain't ate pussy in 50 years.
I would much rather not come back to life. You're so free.
well, in this place, you don't seem free.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of him. Jack off wherever he wants. He's so free.
It's Mormon time. 2 electric boogaloo.
Can you see why I don't want to be here anymore?
Fine, bite. My blood will bring you back.
Why does it taste like maple syrup?
I don't know, maybe you haven't tasted blood in a long time. Ugh.
Yep, I feel something happening. Okay.
Let me guess, you want to come back too?
You.
Doesn't feel like anything. Oh. Got hands and shit now.
See, I can bring you all back.
Fuck you, Greg.
Bite.
You're a bitch. Yeah. Keep talking.
I'm assuming you all 5 died together at once?
No. They were making me run in circles, and then I started ignoring their asses, and I almost got out. And then the
Oh,
burrow
Jesus.
got me.
Well, apparently, one of them was bigger than you, and I'm not gonna exaggerate that.
Hello. Greg. I recognize that
I
fucking
swear to
stick
God, I will
anyway.
eat your ass so fucking hard.
Do it, motherfucker. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ooh.
God, put me out of my misery.
I'm assuming one of them's a shapeshifter, right? Because they're able to change into forms at will.
I don't know what they can do. All I know is that they're annoying and they try and scare you for the first, like, oh, I don't know, 3 days. And then they run out of material, so they're just like, gotcha.
Right.
I don't know
Well-
what the fuck he's talking about. I just felt him at my neck.
Can you please explain to me why you smell like dick cheese?
Can you explain to me why after 50 years you also smell like dick cheese?
I've only been dead.
Alright, wherever the other one is, just turn back. Just take a little bit of my blood.
Listen, I'll dig around in there.
I need to be able to
myself
see
if I
you.
have to for sustenance.
And I'll
We're on the verge of heading back.
flip
Good sir.
him.
You are quite small. Nothing wrong with that, but
I don't know why.
weird. Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Oh,
it's time to find a door.
Yeah.
Did I not bring you back fully, or is that just you? Or you just turned into bone dust?
I can't die.
did you want the
God!
refunds?
Why?
Well, then how the fuck did you die in the first place?
I don't know.
Good question.
Or neither of you died and you all turned into shadows? And my blood somehow brought you back.
No, I
Here's an
Last
alternative.
No,
time I
no,
checked, I
there's
was
no
in the
time
middle of a
someone will die,
nuclear
it was funny.
explosion.
Here's an alternative idea. Maybe He just gave
starting
up.
to think I like saw like a desk or like a figure that was like clipping into the fucking wall, and then all of a sudden I just fell into like this back rooms, and like I don't know where I
So we're
ended
gonna
up.
call this place the
All of a
back
sudden I just
rooms
turned
then.
into a shadow. Yes, most
It
likely.
looks like a room that you would find in the back of some place.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. 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 You've been here 62 years.
Looks like an oddly
Don't give me
decorated.
that fucking
long
pity
hallway.
ass clap. You're probably the first
And
one to
yet,
die.
when I come out, I still look younger than you.
Yeah, yeah. When you come out, you're gonna be fucking dead, good sir.
Well,
Again.
not
Yeah,
precisely. See, how my blood works is that it stops your age. That's how I've been in this age all these years. Because I'm 152.
Well, shit.
I'm
Well,
immortal.
shit. You look good for 152.
I can't die. He didn't say that. He just said you can't age.
So you can't die of old age.
So let's go find this door.
who
I'm
knows?
assuming you all touched
Who
those
knows?
light sticks yourselves, so the door might still be open for you.
I did. I did.
Yes.
Oh, I
I
found
don't
them
know,
really
but
good.
yeah.
Okay.
I only
Listen,
touched like 3 of the light sticks.
We're in an age now when we're allowed
Hopefully
to
the door will
die.
spawn
I
for
can
you.
lie to you get killed for saying that.
Last thing I remember was being ambushed by this
What, saying
oddly
shut up?
cubic-shaped man.
I'm not gonna lie though. I watched you walk right by the door while you were running away from us. It was really funny.
That's a false door. You can walk in there and everything, but there's no exit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. You cannot walk out that way.
All this time?
Maybe there's information there
Almost
about
time.
the...
Really thought.
again.
Maybe there's
No.
information about that door then. Maybe something in there can...
Well, that door's probably not the real door, but, you know, who knows?
It's connected to somewhere.
Maybe. Probably just an offshoot of this place. Brings you into a false sense of security, and then you go in there, just think, oh, maybe they'll open the door, and then something gets you.
I don't have social security.
Well, none of us can now die since you have Titan blood in each and every one of you.
I don't have blood
I
veins.
may not be able to die, but I don't like the idea of potentially being able to be ripped apart and still be alive for it.
He makes a
All in
point.
favor of using him as a meat shield?
Motherfucker, I will come in your eye sockets.
He's the biggest one here. He
Okay.
can be a meat shield.
Let's keep your... well... I feel like I'm outnumbered. Specifically, I don't know.
No, to be honest, the last thing I remember before I went out. All right, I was drinking ale with the boys. They're playing cards in New York City, and
Man,
then
your
for some
accent
reason I
changed
just
a
fell through the
lot.
ground. I think I could do it. Have the fucking accent I want.
What did it?
I don't think your story's straight. I was doing workouts and shit, and then the spotter I had decided to just be like, "Hey, fuck you," and then I fell through the bench, fell through the floor, and I landed on my back here.
See, he's an exercise nerd.
Okay.
A nerd,
Kind of.
but just about exercise.
Let's
Yeah, basically.
quit the fooling around, but... hate to interrupt this.
Door.
That door. Let's try at that door. That you...
My door
think
was
is
somewhere
bad.
in the vicinity of grain.
Okay.
Too bad I'm not Hansel and Gretel, leaving breadcrumbs everywhere.
That's true.
We've been here long
Man,
enough.
I can't-
You should be able to memorize this place.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back out to America's great rail transportation system.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. No one uses that anymore.
I read library.
That's the
I
place.
read of pages
Oh,
of whereabouts to find such presence of ether.
then we must
Every
venture
place.
to this library. You sent soldiers in there, if I remember,
Correct.
to chase after Vivi. Of course. If I remember correctly, we've tried to kill Vivi before, but she got back up. And her wounds healed. And if I remember this correctly, she was one of my lab rats. At one point. That's the day I lost my Titan research. She has the research, the Titan blood inside of her.
Sounds like you should have kept track of your experiments a little better.
It was not my doing. Rosetta compromised my facility, releasing the creatures into onslaught of my men. She escaped with those children. Then
You should have accepted my super soldiers as guards. They would have been able to kill those fools instead of your robotic slaves.
I was reading into your bios for those. They will be incredibly useful for our time as a moment. Do you still have the old project in working order?
Yes, of course I did.
I think it'd be wise if we restart that project and have those soldiers sent to the library with Mirak. We need to
Do
find...
you think it's a good idea to send him?
If he is the only one to interface with the library's ancient history, since most of its data is quite corrupt and unintelligible, he will be one to decipher it, seeing how he's older than the library itself.
Let it be known that I don't exactly trust this plan, but I will do it.
Upon my request, keep watch of him. I have an idea for later. In the meantime, Vivi is still confirmed inside the library.
Correct.
Ah, yes. Dog. Bumblebee are there as well to meet up with her. We could set a trap.
I will go as well. I personally like to oversee my projects.
Indeed. I trust you with this task. And to watch him. I want to observe everything he does. No offense, Mirak.
I will
but
take one of you.
We must have some trust in this ground. You gain knowledge to free your people, and you give me knowledge of the Titans. It's a fair trade.
I will also take this droid. I will deal with it myself.
Sounds like a plan. I will be informing the Queen of this plan, but not revealing all details. I will simply tell her that we will capture her daughter and bring her here. And we know the exact location of it, so that way she grants us the permission to go out there. Her forces are already spread thin. And that resistance... Well, if they get their hands on Dreamkiller, we can kiss our fucking asses goodbye. Although...
This Dreamkiller's location?
that is unknown to me.
As soon as it is found, I'm guessing he's biological, yes?
More like he knows exactly what's happening now, as we speak.
Then I would like to speak with him.
Well, if I get more data and specs on where his location is, I will reveal it. Maybe you can turn this guardian of the universe to our side. However, that's hard,
Of course.
seeing how
I am the most persuasive here, yes?
I orchestrated a little bit of a thing with Arcadia and its downfall. He would not like me for that.
Then it sounds like I'm in the informant this time.
Indeed. Well, you know your plans, gentlemen. I'm sending you off now to complete these tasks. In the meantime, I will go to the Queen and discuss this plan with her. In the meantime, I'm gonna gaze upon this and read more of its ruin. Ancient culture.
Go that direction, and I'll meet you all that way. Go, Droid.
We, the Celestials, sentence these fools, these arrogant fools, to a prison, the end of time, to never return. This is our final verdict. They cannot ever be released. If they are released, it'll be the end of all things. The end of time. The collapse will begin. And nothing will ever stop it.
Personally, Grand Celestial, I don't agree with this. This seems foolish. If we attempt to imprison a species that has no ill will against us, it just seems wrong. Why do we need to do this?
Because we cannot allow an insignificant species like them to overrule us. As powerful as they are, we are the true rulers of this universe, and I will not let any other species stand in my way. The Zendarians will be imprisoned for as long as I live. And that is a promise.
I cannot allow this. I will stop you.
Then join them. For all I care, you are the weakest of us. You are so weak-minded, you might as well be beneath us.